Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action. Cousins. A quick throw, but incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Cousins. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. And that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Cousins now on 2nd down. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 61 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Patriots 0. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And Stevenson's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. They run once more with Stevenson, taken down at the 42.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing Jones. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
A 4-yard gain.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dean Lowry in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
At the Vikings 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Patriots 0.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long.
12.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Checking this down to Stevenson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. was caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Cousins now to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. Throwing, Cousins. Completes it to the fullback hand. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mack Wilson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, 62 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So much for a little 5-yard pass play to your tight end. They made him a deep ball threat there, and it worked out.
Times have changed, haven't they? Those used to be plays that we would clip and save because you didn't see it very often. Big tight end, deep downfield catching a pass. Now it's almost standard. That's a big part of everyone's offense. Get it to those guys because they're not just tight ends anymore. They're athletes.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. 3rd and 3. Now Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, 72 yards. And the Vikings add 6 to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
14, Patriots 6.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Back to throw. Jones. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Stevenson. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. From the gun, it's Stevenson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Open man down the field is Henry. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here for you. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Devontae Parker from 8 yards out. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll look to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing is Cousins. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He lets one go deep for Addison. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up being complete.
Double fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early, let the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. From the gun, here's Cousins. This goes out wide from Madison. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Cousins to throw it. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
This is caught by Addison. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd down, Cousins. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
3rd and goal for Cousins. This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton, 54 yards. And the Pats are an extra point away from evening this one up. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Open man is Osborne. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Dobbs throw taken in by Hunt. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Stevenson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll go down at the 28. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
11-11.
Now Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Jones now throwing on 4th down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Stevenson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
They'll run with Stevenson. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. On 2nd and goal, Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Ryland on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Here comes 2nd down. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Cousins to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Cousins. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
This is 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure the investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Here's 2nd down. A give up the middle to Akers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Here's Cousins. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Here's 1st and 10.
11.
To throw is Jones. Completes it to Douglas. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Here's first down. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So it all rides now on the foot of the kicker, Chad Ryland. This from long, very long range. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
21.
Jones throwing to start the drive. Checking this down to Stevenson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stevenson. And he goes out right around the 39. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. A give for Stevenson, running right. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stevenson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
12. Here we go. 11.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Stevenson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now they're going to speed things up here. Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Stevenson. Touchdown! it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposite. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. It's a 75-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their second timeout here. Joseph now to add the PAT. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. Well, things started off exciting this one. Had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles.